You know, Sam, it might very well be part of that youth movement then. If Coach Chambers has made the move at quarterback and putting a sophomore in, Bowles is a junior, Hayes a senior, they might just be, figuring, well, if we're going to go 0-6, we're going to go 0-6 with some younger kids and try to make that help us down the road.
So it will be third down. It will be Geist at fullback, Bowles at the tailback position, the I formation. Straight drop by Chambers, play action fake. He wants to go over the middle. That's intercepted by C. He's got a chance to go. 10-5, puts his head down, touchdown.
Oh, man, what a great read by Ron C., the free safety, as he takes this sophomore to school. Chambers locked on to one receiver, and Ron C. playing the center field position, back deep, just cut in front of the intended receiver. Great catch and good return by Ron C. That's that veteran experience in the secondary.
So Zachary will come on yet again as 22-0 right now. The Blue Devils lead. Reeder is your holder. Gannon the snapper. High snap. Kick is up. And it is good. So with 5:01 remaining in the first quarter, Blue Devils 23, Cavaliers nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, I'm Felicia Vaughn, a junior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here at Burchett Ford Sabre with Mr. Ronnie Kelly. We would like to thank you for your support and present to you these Blue Devil football souvenirs.
Thank you. Burchett Ford is proud to support LHS football.
LHS!
Ron C. returns the Chambers interception, 24 yards for a touchdown. Lebanon scoring once again in the first quarter. Zachary with the extra point. Still 5:01 left in the first quarter, and it's already 23-0 Lebanon.
And no, folks, contrary to popular belief, Tommy will not be playing fullback in the fourth quarter at this rate. Zachary ready to kick the ball off again to the Madewell brothers.
Let's see if they can catch one on the fly.
Well, this time they've changed. Jason Madewell, the sophomore, is on the right side. He has swapped with Frank, who is now to the left side. We'll see if Zachary decides to kick it in Frank's direction yet again. Zachary's kick, high hanger, and again toward Frank Madewell. He catches it this time at the 6, has a wall of blockers, 15, 20, and fumble, ball on the ground, Lebanon ball. And Tommy, I'm not really sure that Cookeville at this particular point didn't want to get back on the bus or ask the official to start the game over because they have had absolutely no luck at all.
None whatsoever. Chris Cantrell comes up with a loose football after a tremendous shot by one of those quick coverage people. I don't want to say who because I'm not exactly sure who made that big hit. We've got Atwood. Let's see. John, is Atwood, is he back out on the field? No, we don't have.
No, he's they're going to watch him over here and let him run up and down the sidelines a few snaps first.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, I formation, as it is Stafford now the tailback. He'll get the ball on the toss sweep. 25-20, he breaks the tackle. He's going to score. Touchdown, Blue.
Man, oh man, this has gotten easy. Stafford on the toss sweep, just in and out. And Terry, you may not have enough room on that score sheet for all the good stuff that's happened so far. Chris Stafford with the touchdown run, and for Lebanon on that play, Scott Haston, a senior, had gone in at center, replacing Jody Atwood. Gannon will snap it once again to Reeder, who put it down for Zachary, and his legs got to be tired, all the PATs and the kicking off he's done.
Reeder calls for the ball. Snap down kick is up by Zachary. It is well as good. 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. Blue Devils 30, Cookeville nothing. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Cindy Reed, a junior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here at First Bank and Trust with Mr. Ron Wright, and we'd like to thank you for your support and present you with some Blue Devil souvenirs.
Good luck, First Bank and Trust, on another successful season.
Let's go Big Blue!
There it is. There's 4 minutes to go.
Chris Stafford going 23 yards on only one play as Lebanon once again scoring in the first quarter. We've still got 4:24 left in the first quarter. It's now Lebanon 30, Cookeville 0. John, the kickoff team is getting their sprints in tonight.
Tell you what, Tommy, they're over here. They're wore out. They're used to getting a little rest in between kickoffs, but they've had no rest tonight.
And the tiredest man in the stadium, Kyle Zachary, gets ready to kick once again. He may have to ice his leg down before this one is over. Madewell brothers deep. No, they made a change this time as they have taken Frank Madewell out. And the ball will be caught. And again, a fumble. And we'll have to wait and see. No, I think they say, Tommy, that the knee was down, as back to return was Lacey Williford, as they took Frank Madewell out after he's dropped the ball a couple of times and then fumbled on his last return.
So Cookeville gets their best field position to start a drive. They start outside the 20 now at the 21.
4:02 remaining in the first quarter. As the Cavaliers will come to the line, it is Geist, the fullback, and Bowles is your tailback in that I formation. Chambers will turn and give it to the fullback straight up the middle. Flags fly. I wouldn't be surprised, Tommy, if on that left side, it looked like Mark Wilson was dancing around, and they may have caught him in the neutral zone when the ball was snapped.
Coach Randall Hutto, defensive coordinator, quick to get those starting linebackers out. We've got in the game at linebacker Jason Morris for Lebanon, and at the other linebacker Luke Shepard. Also checking in for the Blue Devils at a defensive tackle position is Scotty Gann, and out comes Ryan Alds. So some folks getting a little game experience here. Buck Buchanan is playing at a corner position. Out of the game is Damon Pitt.
It was a legal motion on the play by the Cavaliers, declined by the Blue Devils, so second down and 10 as no gain. Chambers wants to run the option. He will pitch it to his tailback Bowles, who will lose right at 5 yards on the play. A good job of coming up by Shepard, who is in the ball game now. As well with him out there was Jeff Buchanan getting a chance to do some defensive damage.
Bowles comes out of the football game, and we've got a new nose man in for the Blue Devils. That's Kenneth Nelson. So the defensive interior taking on a brand new look. Nelson at the nose. Wilson and Gann are your tackles for Lebanon.
So third down and right at 15 for the Cavaliers, as they have a wide receiver left and right. Chambers straight drop, wants to throw, does to the right side, complete, and quickly Buchanan shoves Frank Madewell out of bounds, well shy of the first down, about a 3-yard pass. So fourth down for the Cavaliers, and into punt will come Jeff Rami, who on his first punt attempt, Tommy, didn't have the best of luck.
Could not get the handle on that snap, just a little bit high, and let's see what happens this time. Tressler retreats in the punt formation for Lebanon.
Rami will wait the snap, a little better this time. He'll get the punt away. Tressler circles under it at midfield. Now he drops it, falls on it, tries to get it back, and does. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. And Tommy, this is their worst field position of the night.
And that's pretty good field position. Just inside Cookeville territory. Let's see if we can set that offensive front for Lebanon. Starting at left tackle for the Blue Devils, we've got Pierre Abston. Shane Woodall is in there at left guard. The center is
Scott Haston.
And at right guard, Bubba Jennings, and tackle Brad Dedman.
So Reeder will look over the defense, gives it to his fullback, Grissom. He is off and running, and he may score for the second time tonight, and he will.
There's not much you can say right now, folks. Lebanon just ran the trap play. Last week it was Bubba Jennings on the trap. Now they run it back this way with Shane Woodall on the kick-out block. And, folks, Bo Grissom has gone coast to coast. And this thing has taken an ugly turn in the first period. 36-0 as Gannon will snap it to Reeder for Zachary to attempt the PAT. And the Cookeville folks are in a state of shock.
Zachary on once again to try his 5th PAT of the evening. This one is high, and it is good as well. 2:03 remain in the first quarter. 37-0 is your score.
I'm Laura Pack, a junior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are at Rochelle McCollin Oz with Miss Jody Oz, Mr. Barry Tatum, and Mr. Bob Rochelle. We would like to say thank you for your support and present to you these Blue Devil football souvenirs.
Thank you. The law firm of Rochelle McCullough Knowles is proud to be a sponsor again of the Lebanon High School cheerleaders and football program.
Blue and white! Let's go, Devils!
Bo Grissom goes 50 yards in one play as Lebanon scores once again in the first quarter. Zachary with another extra point. 2:03 left in the first quarter, and it's now 37-0.
We're going to have to get you in an abacus or something to keep up with this.
Zachary on to kick for the 6th time of the evening to kick off as the Cavaliers set to receive. Short kick by Zachary. It will be taken at the 15, dropped, picked back up by Lacey Williford, who goes up to the 25-yard line, and again the ball loose on the field, but they say that Williford is down, so the Cavaliers will take back over. 1st and 10. They will spot the ball at the 26-yard line. And Terry, did you not tell me we've run 4 offensive plays to this point?
Lebanon has taken 4 snaps from center and are leading 37-0.
And we scored on 3 of those. And the only person who has touched the ball so far that didn't score was Jade Sellers on a 16-yard run.
That's correct. Amazing.
1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. I formation now. Madewell will slide out in that wing position. Straight drop by Chambers, has some pressures, wants to set a screen, and will be sacked. The first man to get to him was Trey Reynolds down at his feet. Finishing him off is Scotty Gann.
So Lebanon with a good pass rush, and now Gannon comes out of the game. Substitution at defensive end will be Lee Wright. So Coach Hutto and Coach Dillard going quickly to the bench with this 37-0 lead. We're inside 1 minute, and I would really be surprised, John, if some of our kids who are banged up get back in the game.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Jody Atwood, Ian Crockett, a number of others that maybe even a slight bit hurt that won't see any action tonight.
Cavaliers' 2nd down play, this time straight up the middle to the fullback. And that'll net right at 3 yards for the Cavaliers as Chambers runs the option, gives it to the up back. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Bowles again running the ball. He's been in it both fullback and tailback for the Cavaliers, as now out goes Jason Madewell. Split wide to the right side is Lacey Williford. Over to the left side will come Philip Charles. As handoff to the left side. Again, Bowles running. Ball is free. Will be fallen on by... They say the Blue Devils have it. The first official on the scene, the field judge. Now they've changed their mind. I'm not sure what's going on, Tommy.
Well, it looked like Doyle Lowe coming in and doing his usual job. John, what about it? That was right in front of you.
Yeah, Doyle came from across the field to make that call, and which is not surprising, but the line judge was right on top of it, Tommy. Made the right call, and Doyle overruled him, and then they saw who had the ball, and of course the line judge was right on top of it. So, but that's...
We'll be back after this timeout. Lebanon leads 37-0.
Hi, I'm Heather Sewell, a junior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Fates and Hooker with Mr. Ted Oz. We would like to say thank you for your support and present to you some Blue Devil football souvenirs.
Thank you. On behalf of Fates and Hooker, Ken Hawkins, Jimmy Dial, and myself, we'd like to wish Coach Bob Dillard and his staff a very prosperous year. Go Big Blue!
Go Big Blue!
Back at Lebanon High School, the Blue Devils lead 37-0. Yes, that's right, 37-0 after 12 minutes of play. Just a reminder, a canned food drive will begin next week versus Gallatin. All cans collected will be given to the Community Help Center here in Lebanon. Please don't